This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down with a big play to the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Toss play to the outside.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
The Ducks move into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Ducks! They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kurt.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry be...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So look, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. That's a crucial crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Well, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, he's really not known for his speed, but he's still a good athlete, and if you give him some space, he's going to make you regret it. Good scramble there for the quarterback and some good yards.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal, upcoming. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense comes back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
Looking to convert on fourth down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He powers through. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Riggs. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
21. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pump over the middle. It's Riggs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's contact in the throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll hand it off. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw through it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Look out, whole different game now. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Riggs. They bring him down after a short gain there. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense is coming after him. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's a bunch formation. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking tackles. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, nice job here by the receiver and be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. The shotgun running play call.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Riggs. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They keep them guessing with a run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. We'll come up on second down now. Pounding away with the run game. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. They're going to run it. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down.
What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. A short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. The sure hands. It's Cunningham. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Going for his running back. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? A play action looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play. And as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. And this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, man, Chris. You just know this offense is going to be working on the scramble drills all week after this one. Third and goal, someone has to break open or make a block for the quarterback if he decides to take it in himself. Instead, we got a fourth down and goal decision to be made here by the coach.
And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Irish. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, a really good route here. A nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's 20 possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this 1st overtime. Looking to throw yet again. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Interesting gamble here early in overtime. They're set up for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. And he gets in there to convert the 2-point try. Very aggressive play call. Gives him an 8-point lead in OT. Pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, couldn't quite grab it. Would have been an enormous play in OT here. Instead now, 3rd down for the offense.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This time it's complete. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down target.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass rush closing in. And he's in for a touchdown. They still need a 2-point try, remember, to force double OT.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. He'll try a pass here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. Caught near the goal line. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Next is the score. Notre Dame 49. Oregon 43.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Scrimmage. Touchdown, Ducks. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that 2nd overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is and see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he gets in there. The 2-point try wins the game in overtime. with the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions.